it going? Hope you're having a great day. And since this upcoming Monday is going to be for the podcast episode, this is going to be the last weekday of the month to talk about my content planning. We talked about in January, and I showed off my kind of like my schedule idea and what I was going to try to do going forward. So I figured I'd talk about what I learned from that and what I've done this month and what I learned from this month going into next month. So this was January's month. We talked about this already in a previous vlog, and then went a little bit more advanced and made it a little bit more cleaner looking here, and I shortened the space because I didn't really need as much space. I had left filming dates over here. I predetermined the filming dates at the beginning of the month. I've decided to scrap that idea going forward, and I'm going to continue to leave this amount of space because I can do post-it notes here, and I can have filming dates and pre-production notes and all that. On post-it notes, I can swap them, change them out, and that's going to be the way to go for sure going forward. Nothing really changed too much over here, just a lot more organized, and moved some things around here. And that's one thing I'm focusing on more, is having at least what I feel like relevant things in place of other predetermined date vlogs. So like the NBA All-Star Street Photography, that wasn't planned at the beginning of the month, and so that changed. And I am swapping some things here. My signature shoe came out, so I decided to make a video on that. That changed the dates here. I wanted to have that up and ready to go. And then same thing, the skate archive prints, which OGbsmitty.com/skate if you want to check out the ongoing project of my skateboarding photography archive. And yeah, so Patreon content wrote down here a little bit, but the big change, if you haven't noticed, is these tabs. This is pretty much, I started this early in the month. There's a lot in there. I don't really know what I want to show quite yet, but it's nice because I can just go to where I want to be and I'm good to go. Like I have my video ideas, so I can just go right to that, and then pre-production. So yeah, that's what I have. I have the month, so if this is closed, like so, when I open it, I go right to the month, and that's just nice to have. And then I have all the upcoming months already paper clipped, so I can skip all that while we're not in those months. So I have video ideas, Patreon, shop, pre-production, social strategy, which that needs help, and that's where I'm at so far. I was gonna have a podcast one, but I kind of have that with pre-production because I'm also just writing that as I go, because the podcast is just kind of, I kind of like to do that. I'm like inspired by certain things, and then I'll just want to talk about that. So I write down ideas, but it's not really like how this is. It's like super pre-structured and all that, because videos are just a whole nother process. There's a lot involved. I mean, so is making a podcast, but when you're doing one podcast a week compared to 5 videos a week on top of the photo editing and getting everything online, it's just a whole different beast in general. So that's definitely what I would recommend, is having everything separated so you can easily get into that zone. There's a lot of information when you're making a lot of content online in your head, so having it all written down, post notes is going to be a big deal. I actually have a page of post-it notes in here, and I actually have a separate paper with post-it notes on that paper over there, but that's all upcoming stuff that I'm still gonna figure out when I'm gonna do all that. But yeah, so those are the big updates this month for my content planning, and I'll probably make another one of these videos in March and let you know if this is what I'm gonna continue to roll with, or if I think of any other new ideas that helped myself be organized and make things happen. I think what we can hopefully talk about in the next month is some social strategy things that will work out. I definitely need to get going more on TikTok and all that kind of stuff, and I'm gonna plan that out. The nice things, I have insane amount of video content. Obviously, it's really just piecing that out, making a lot of TikTok sections, like a bunch of 15-second videos. We need to focus up probably on Reels, on Instagram. I think that just brings a lot of awareness and stuff to my photography, and that's what we're trying to do here. So, but yeah, that's the update for the month, and I appreciate your support here. Definitely appreciate it, and looking forward to warmer weather. Been shooting out in the cold. Definitely next week there's gonna be some good videos out and shooting street photography. We had a warm day, then it dropped 35 degrees the next day, but I still went out trying to get in that habit. You know what I mean? And I think that's what it's all about, is just getting out there and making work. And I've been making moves, and I'll be talking about that in another video, and making content in a different way, visually, for the viewers and just for making the content. And yeah, I'm looking forward to a lot of these ideas that I'm bringing to life. So anyways, thank you for your continued support. I appreciate it. If you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video.